y'all, welcome to my channel, Plant-Based Storm. I'm Stormy, and I've got a really special video for y'all today. Not only am I featuring a Caynel air fryer, but I'm bringing you a delicious recipe, and it is going to be crispy tofu pad thai. So Caynel and I have teamed up together to host a giveaway, and one lucky subscriber is going to win an awesome air fryer. I'll go into more detail about that after the recipe, but for now, let's go ahead and get cooking. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna get ready for this recipe is a plant-based fish sauce. I like to call it umami sauce, and the really cool thing is I adapted this recipe from Cooks Illustrated, which I'll link in the description box below, but they talk about how you get the umami flavor is by nucleotides and glutamates whenever they mix together, and that typically comes from fish. But instead, we're gonna get that from a combination of our coconut aminos and dried shiitake mushrooms. So apparently one of each has glutamates and nucleotides in it. When those compounds combine, it gives you that umami flavor. I ordered these off of Amazon.com, and I'll add a link in the description box below in case you want these, because these sometimes may not be the easiest to find. I have taken 1/4 of an ounce. I actually measured it out and then cleaned them and then sliced them up. So here they are. I'm going to add them straight to the pan, and then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Now, we use coconut aminos because the sodium content is low, but you can use soy sauce if you would prefer. Okay, and then you're also going to take 3 cups of water and pour that in with the mushrooms. You're going to bring this up to a boil, and then you're going to allow this to simmer until it reduces by half. Okay, so now this is reduced by half, so you can see how it's gone down. I'm going to take this and strain it into a glass jar. Okay, and there's our homemade plant-based fish sauce. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in our pad thai noodles, and you just want to soften these up. So I'm going to put some nice hot water, and you want to use a wide noodle for the pad thai. That way the noodles soak up the sauce that we're going to put on it and makes it super delicious and yummy. Let's go ahead and get them ready. These are going to soak for about 10 minutes. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of water to my dehydrated daikon radish. Now, the regular recipe usually calls for preserved radish, but that has a lot of things in it that we don't want to eat, along with a ton of sodium. The sodium is only 20 milligrams for 2 tablespoons, so that's a much better option for us. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and cut our tofu up and get it into the star of the show, which is the Caynel air fryer. And we're going to put this into the rotisserie, which I think is one of the coolest features of this air fryer. So as I'm cutting this up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the air fryer. I truly believe that air frying is one of the healthiest and easiest ways to cook food to make it crispy and tasty without adding a lot of oil. And this multifunctional unit handles any kind of cooking needs, such as baking, rotisserie, dehydrating, or any type of air frying task that you could think of. And what I really love about this is it's 12.5 quarts. And that capacity makes it perfect for families or for cooking for a crowd. And one of the best features is that it comes with the rotisserie, like I already said. And it has 2 rotisserie cycles per minute, and you can have perfectly crisp food in a snap. There's also 8 preset functions, making it easier for you to choose from. It has a touch screen, which I love. And you have a removable drip tray, and its dishwasher safe parts makes cleaning up a breeze. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to cut these up into cubes, and I'm going to put these right into the rotisserie basket and let this crisp up, and then we're going to move on to the sauce. I really like cooking this in the rotisserie because it makes sure that all the pieces get nice and crispy and even, and it's gentle enough where it's not going to tear the tofu up. Okay, we're going to do it for 15 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So to make the sauce, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of this PB2 powder because I'm trying to keep it starch solution approved. So this will make sure that it stays low fat. So I'm going to put that in there. And to that, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of real peanut butter, just so that it has that nice creamy taste. Also going to take and add in a 1/4 cup of the umami sauce that we just made. A scant 1/4 cup of water. A teaspoon of tamarind paste. Now this stuff is not necessarily easy to find in the store. I bought this online. All the links that I use to purchase the products will be in the description box. So we're going to put in a teaspoon of this. And this is what gives it its sour flavor, because this is pretty strong. I'm not going to do like a full teaspoon. This tamarind paste is just a paste from the fruit from a tamarind tree. Next is juice of half a lime, which also gives it some of its sour flavor. Then you want a balance of sweetness, so it's going to be 1 tablespoon of date syrup. Usually you use palm sugar, but I'm trying to make this more whole food, so we're using date syrup. And then 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos to replace the soy sauce. You could use soy sauce if you like, but this is just lower in sodium. And we're just going to whisk this all together and make sure to stir this up until the tamarind paste is mixed in with the rest of the ingredients. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is go ahead and put the pad thai together. I can't wait. It's going to be delicious. So you need a really hot skillet. I'm going to add in a little bit of water because we're going to water saute. This is an oil-free recipe. So just put this right in here. And Caynel was so gracious. Also sent me this awesome electric skillet, and it is 16 by 12 and super deep. And you can steam and cook, and you can use this buffet style for a family function. It's really excellent, and it's non-stick, which is really, really good, especially for the starch solution. So I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 shallot. You want it really, really hot, like I said. We're going to add in the soaked daikon radish. And then this is 2 cloves of garlic that we're also going to saute. And you just want to saute this until it starts to get a little edge of color on it. This is 8 green onions cut up into pieces. One of the really important things about putting together a pad thai really quickly is to just go ahead and have everything cut up, which is what I did here. So I'm going to put in half of these green onions along with this. I'm reserving half to top the dish with before serving. Just want to keep moving it around. You can see that it's starting to brown up around here on the pan. Smells delicious. Okay, once this has a little bit of color on it, we're going to go ahead and add in a nice handful of cashews. Usually you would use peanuts, but I didn't have any. So I'm going to use the cashews, and I've also reserved a little bit to top at the end as well. And at this point in time, you could add in red pepper flakes if you would like, but not everybody likes the red pepper flakes, so I'm not going to add that in just yet. And then here are the noodles that you get ready by just putting in some hot water for 10 minutes. That's all I did, was put the noodles in here, put hot water on top of it, let it soak for 10 minutes. And if you can't get to them before 10 minutes is up, go ahead and drain the water and just set it aside and have them ready to go. And they're going to finish cooking in the skillet. So just put your noodles directly into the skillet. And we're going to go ahead and add in our sauce. And stir this up. And you can add water as necessary to cook the noodles more, but you want the noodles to soak up all this yummy sauce. And you can adjust all of these flavors to your taste. If it's not sweet enough, you know, you can add a little bit more sweetness, because if you have different brands of items that you use, then they're going to vary in their sourness and sweetness. This is all about balance. You want it to be balanced, sweet, savory, and salty. And you just want to keep working this until the pad thai noodles soak all of the sauce up. Now for the star of the show, it's the tofu. I'm going to add this right into there. Stir it up and around into the sauce. And then last but not least, 2 big handfuls of sprouts. Usually you use bean sprouts. These are radish and clover, because I didn't have any that I could find around here that were bean sprouts. But I like to add these in last so that they can just kind of wilt in there and stay crunchy without cooking too long. You just want to work everything in. I just top it with some green onion and some nuts. I also love spicy red pepper flakes on mine, and so I'm going to sprinkle that right on top. Look how delicious! Alright, now it's time for the taste test. I'll squeeze a little fresh lime on here. Oh, it's looking so good. A little bit of the green onion and tofu and noodles. It's spicy and sweet and creamy and savory, and it's sour. It hits all the notes. It's so delicious. I hope you give this a try. Now let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway. I'm super excited that Caynel decided to partner with me and do this giveaway. There's no better time to do that than now, because we're going straight into the holidays. So like I already mentioned before, this is excellent for large crowds and families. So the way that the giveaway is going to work is it's going to be open from October 30th to November 6th. And in order to enter into the giveaway, you need to make sure that you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below letting me know why you would love to win the Caynel air fryer, and then go over to Instagram, and you have to be following myself at plantbasedstorm and Caynel at my Caynel in order to enter. And that's all you have to do in order to enter. I'll leave all of the details and information below. This giveaway is open to US residents only. The winner will be notified in the comments section below on November 6th. Running the giveaway through my Instagram and my YouTube channel. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you enter, and I can't wait to see you in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.